Hello, heroes, and welcome back. I don't know why we sunk into the ground while I was waiting, but welcome back. We are on our Stormbringer. We are level 21. I've gone through our quests just to make sure that none of those quests are ones that are dungeons and what have you. So we've already completed all this, so we're actually going to just mount back up. And we are headed back over to return to Lakeshire, I think is actually the name of that town. Hold on one second. Yep, so we can actually just start. There are so many quests to do over here. Just to kind of point them out. I mean, they are literally everywhere. So we're actually going to go outside of town. Okay, for a second I thought it put us back in Guild Shop. But we're going to run outside of town. We're actually going to run down this way, do what we can over here, because there's the tarantulas that we need to do. And then we're going to basically just work our way and just clear what we can. It's a lot of running around out here to do. But we want to complete here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Or the cat two and the one
Okay.
It'll be allowed when you go take them together.
Yeah, no problem. I hope everything turns out good for him.
Can I help you? Have a good one.
Alright, get that turned in. And he's got a couple more quests.
Be careful.
And there we go. Make sure that... Yeah, none of those are dungeon quests. Because we're doing hardcore, we can't do dungeons. As much as I would love to do dungeons. What's up, Light? How's it going, bud? As much as I would love to do dungeons, in hardcore, there's only 2 challenges that allow you to do dungeons. And we still haven't figured out, because I'm going to have to figure out a way to playtest it. I don't know if it is going to be one of those things where if you're doing that challenge, you have a way to queue for it. Can't do Bruce Weed. Alright, do we need the gore tusks? We do. Basically, anything that moves out here, we need to pull out our books so we can auto-loot. Alright. What about bird? Bird? Yep. Basically, yeah. We're just gonna go on the premise that anything that's moving, we need to take out. Let's see. I don't think we have, let's see, Briarthorn, Bruceweed, Mage Royal. We can pick up the Mage Royal. But the Briarthorn we cannot pick up. So far, we're absolutely crushing it. Something's over here that's messing with the animals. Just need one more Dragon Whelp scale. And of course, we're going to have a hard time with gore tusks. I don't see anything over here to pick up. Which tells me that it's inside this tree. And it's a Peace Bloom. Ah, it's a bummer, because we could actually use Peace Bloom to level up Herbalism. Now granted, we're only using it and mining for ways of getting XP. Like, we're not doing it for a profession. We probably should be working on some form of profession. We just aren't. There was the last Dragon Whelp we needed. 5 there. And I'm starting to see tarantulas. And what's crazy is, like, if we really wanted to, we could go, because, like, we can't mine 10, because we got to be at 65, and we're at, like, 55 or something like that. But if we really wanted to get mining and herbalism up to where we could be out here gathering everything, we just need to run back into Elwyn Forest and start farming there. Like, every once in a while, we'll find, like, copper out here and things that we can grab up on plants. But it's not too big of a deal. We need one more tusk, or snout, rather. Because, like, that got us to 58, and we need to be at 65 for 10. Now, normally, if I was doing the actual professions the way we need to be doing the professions, we'd be doing, like, blacksmithing and mining, so that we'd be smelting stuff in order to get blacksmithing up.
Go with honor, friend.
Visit the herbalist.
Well met.
Encroaching nodes. More quests. Here's a peace bloom. Did not help us at all. Are the... No, those aren't the gnolls he wants us to take out. Interesting. Let's go see what quests we have up in here.
King's honor, friend.
Okay. Says there's at least 2 more quests in this building. And then we'll re-look at the quests and make sure none of them are dungeon quests.
How are you?
Group quests aren't too bad, simply because I feel like this class is powerful enough that we can take them down without much of an issue. Red Mage Wand. Not sure where his portal is trying to go. That portal takes you to Stormwind. Okay. Now we're looking for tarantulas. Gore-Tucks. I see something shiny over there. Is it? Yep, it is. Something that we can pick up. So. Yay! There we go. Oh, I see. Oh, that's a Briarthorn. Can't do anything with that. Briarthorn, Earth Root, Copper Vein. So the Earth Root and the Copper Vein we can do stuff with, but everything else we cannot. So we'll come over and grab this. And we'll grab this. That's another copper vein. Uh-oh. Well, that's a bummer. Alright. It does say that we can go this way, though. Yeah, I still need the one more. There we go. Done with that. Okay, got that on the first try. Love that. Billy Grub. Billy Grub Tusk. Well, he was a little rough. There's level 70 for herbalism. Oh, we can now collect Briarthorn. So, free XP. It also gives us access to Swift Thistle, which is pretty dope. You can use Swift Thistle for a potion of swiftness. Alright, looks like there's still something down that way we need to do. So, go back this way. I see a sparkly at the water's edge. Let's go grab that. Capsized rifle. Some more Mage Royal. Bunch of Mage Royal. 76 herbalism. 79 herbalism. Why did it dismount me? We need as many of these tarantulas as we can get. We haven't gotten any tarantula meat. What the heck? The problem is they've placed this tower where there used to be a whole bunch of tarantulas. Oh, copper respawn. It's a little frustrating. Our herbalism is going up, our mining is not. It's a bummer. And we're still looking for the birds, too. Finally got one. There used to be an elite spider over here somewhere. I don't remember where, though. What's up, Hydro? You reached gold in Disdia? I'm gonna be honest with you, boss man. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but congratulations. That's dope. He's not a quest guy that we need, so I'm not going to worry about fighting him. Looking for more tarantulas and birds. Not the whelps. Two of 5. Nice. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool that you reached gold in that. I wish I knew what that was so I could be a little more excited for you. But yeah, I think that's amazing and awesome. Good job. This Dia Delirium Final Fantasy, it's a 3v3. Oh! So is it like a MOBA for Final Fantasy characters, or... Or is it like a card game? I'm... I think it'd be kind of dope if it was a MOBA of some sort. Use up some of our static we've been building. Condor meat. Oh. Murlocs galore. Ah, this build is so broken. Haven't gotten much fish out of clearing out this place, but... There we go. Another piece of condor meat. I'll have to look that up. Is that on PC or is that a mobile? Because if it's mobile, it's definitely something I could do while I'm at work and have nothing else to do. We need one more piece of condor meat. There's a big, angry-looking orc over here. There's the last condor meat we needed. There's a whole bunch of angry-looking orcs over here, but there's a pristine black dragon egg over there. I want it. Stunned somehow. Pristine black dragon egg. That was a quest item, so we needed it for something. I wasn't really paying attention to the quest icons. I just thought it was like a world forged item. Kind of like a mix between a gacha and a MOBA. You seize crystals by killing the monsters around it to level up and earn bravery. You can steal the enemy's bravery by killing them. And the goal is to be the first team to beat the boss. It's MOBA, or it's mobile only. Okay, yeah, I'll have to check that out so I have something to do at work when I have nothing else to do. Because close shifts get real boring real fast in the sale world, so... Dang, we still have not leveled up mining. We may have to smelt some ore to level up some more. So we'll hold on to the copper that we have and see if that will help by mining it. Let's do this. Let's boom. We also, I haven't buffed up. I completely forgot to buff, so we need to do that. But yeah, I'll have to check that out, Hydro. Do you get to, like, pick characters from any Final Fantasy, or is it only certain Final Fantasy games that they have characters included in? I don't know what I'm trying to loot from these guys. Looks like weapons. I beg to differ there, Black Rock Orc. I just absolutely owned you.
Can I help you?
Oh wait. Are the... Okay, so the spotted fish is... I gotta make sure I don't accidentally get rid of things that are quest items. So the condor meat, the snouts, and the crisp spider. I'm gonna hold on to the Murloc eyes because I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to be trying to collect. I need to move this over here real quick. Crisp spider meat, gotta keep that. Spotted sunfish. Spotted It's unfinished. That actually
Off
shows
and
the quest
away.
item. I hate quests like this where the things don't show as a quest item.
Be seeing you.
And it's weird that they have a vendor right there. But I hate quests that don't show as quest items. Let's drive back to his house and drop it off. It's no big deal. Alright, so that quest is now done. Now we can just run straight north. What is that another tarantula? Yeah, so that's fine. We'll just run due north and see if we can do that. Oh, excuse me. Oop, I didn't realize we leveled up. Right, is that what we wanted? I like that one. We also want, it doesn't matter which point there we go, because we want Avian's Blessings for the increased haste. So let's go this first, or actually, there. Go that, and then we can get Avian's Blessings next. Right now, the characters are Cloud, Lightning, Terra, Krill, Zidane, Pain, Furia, Rono, Prompto, or Onion Knight, Warrior of, or Onion Knight, Warrior of Light, but Clive, Riku, Barthur, Frian are coming later. And more that we don't have names for. Man, I hope they add Pain. Pain was my favorite character from 10-2. Titus was my favorite from 10. Cloud was my favorite from 7. And I didn't really have a favorite from any of the others, if I'm being honest. Maybe Zane. Barrett was pretty cool. Maybe they'll add Barrett. So many quests. Gotta go up and around. Or try to go up and around anyway. But yeah, that sounds fun. Ooh. Found us a quest giver way out here.
Hey there.
Ooh. Not that this helps us. We don't get this. Helps computer defend his post. Suggested 3 players. Yeah, we're not gonna do it.
Good day to you. What can I do for you?
Bunch of green items. If you don't have access to account-bound stuff, here you go.
See you later.
Hey there.
What are you looking for?
Okay.
Light bless you.
What the? That goat just charged us for no reason. Interesting. Alright, got some gnolls over here. Oh, and a big... Oh, Lord, have mercy. He's level 25, and he's a rare giant. We're not messing with him. Because we're 22, and right now we're taking on level 25s as it is. Oop. He wanders all the way up there and just disappears. I want to take out the ones that are just out by themselves. So that we don't have to worry about fighting big groups of level 25s. Because I have a feeling that that would end incredibly badly for us if we had to fight more than one at a time. Take him out so I can get up here. Come on, drop more pendants, guys. I don't want to have to stay out here fighting you guys. I'd rather hearth back and turn in quests. When you start, you can pick between Terra, Lightning Cloud, and Warrior of Light to be your first character to get to do infinite retries on your first pull for abilities. A first character pull and at least one ultra rare is guaranteed, but it's possible to get two. Nice. Woo! Lieutenant Fangor, level 26. The level 23, I'm not worried about. It's that level 26, man. Just need one more. Too bad that's not on Steam or something. We might go check that out at some point. I am trying to find like a survival craft game to put on the channel. Oh, dang, we do need that guy. Okay, build up stacks. Because we're going to have to just bombard this guy as fast as we can. So slow him. Throw a big hit at him. Okay, took him out. Woo! Alright. Still says we need to go way down here. Oh, that's... that guy is gonna be tough. We'll have to try and slowly make our way out of here towards that, though, I think. Level. Nice. That puts us at 23, so we're almost on par with these guys. Let's go ahead and pick up more damage. What is this? Casting a spell that consumes it now grants you a stack of kinetic energy. Critical strike increased by 2%, stacking 3 times additional. Applications do not. Okay, so we'll go with that first then. And then we can pick up Hydrax and Apprentice. Just so that we can grab up more crit. Woo! Dang, there's 4 people there. I wish I had a stealth ability. So I could just stealth through all this. Or had an add-on that would show me their aggro range. Oh, crap. We can't take on that rare. I mean, we can, but I need to get as far away from him as we can. Whew. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. Tribes of Midgard. I've played Valheim. Not a huge fan of Valheim, to be honest with you. Tribes of Midgard. I swear I've played something that sounds familiar to that. But for the life of me, I'll have to look up Tribes of Midgard, because I can't remember that one. I remember there was one game that me, Devin, and one other guy was playing for a while. Oh, these guys are elites. What the Nope. I don't know what quest is up that way. But we's not doing it. We completed that one, so we can turn it in. This one and Lost Secrets. We're going to go ahead and just get rid of both of those. There we go. Yep, that's what it was. That was all elites right there. That was crazy. Go take out some spiders. Hope to get the last 2 spider meats we need to complete. There we go. Completed that quest. And then it looks like there is more Murlocs this way, so we can finish that quest. Dry times. I'm probably going to just abandon dry times because it requires you to... Holy cow. Let's do this. Let's click you. And we're going to go 0, 2... And now we just need one more. There was a survival craft game that Devin and I were trying to do. There's also Project Zomboid, man, is that game takes too much thought process for me. I have tried Project Zomboid. That was rough. I'm more like my speed of survival craft is more like Dead Zone, if you've ever played that. Like for fun, you know, not too serious type survival craft, there's see, it says there's something out here on this lake, so let's pop this and just wander out here towards the lake. If you've ever, like, Pal World. If I want something that's, like, fun and simple and just, like, yeah, I can play it hardcore where if, you know, my pals die, they're gone. If you know, whatever. I like playing with the randomizer on that thing because it's hilarious. But yeah, Project Zomboid, there's just too much going on for me to really get into that. So there's an elite thresher down here. I don't know where it went. I think it's that right there, isn't it? Yeah, elite thresher. As long as it stays way over there for right now, we can come down here and get our tools and get the heck out of Dodge. And then we just have everything north of town, but let's go turn all this in, because we've got a quest there to turn in, quest there to turn in, and everything in town. So much stuff. For fun, not too serious, there's satisfactory, but not sure if that counts as survival. Me personally, I don't think it really counts as a survival game. It is definitely a craft game. I have played satisfactory. It is a lot of fun. I mean, obviously there's like Subnautica, but I think after a while that game gets very repetitive. There is, I don't have Steam pulled up where I could look at it. There is one game that I've played with my sister quite a bit with, where you drop in, like on an orbital spaceship. There's technically two modes for the game. There's the survival craft where you drop down and you have to survive as long as you can. Do quests while you're on the map and you just stay. And then there's the, you drop in, you do a quest, and then you go. I can't think of the name of that game right off the top of my head right this second. Does somebody else have a quest here? Codex of... Oh, it's the... Never mind. We need to abandon this quest. There we go. Where does it want us to go for that quest? Space Engineers. I don't think I've played that one. I'll have to look that one up too.
Greetings.
I just found a game called Vane that I was trying to,
Need help?
I was looking into. It is super buggy. It is early access right now.
How are you?
But I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Magistrate's in town. Got it. Okay. Now we run back to town and just turn everything in. I'm not trying to like 100%. V Rising, I've heard that is really good. I've been curious about V Rising for a while. It's got a unique concept where you play as a vampire and you have to build up your citadel and go out and take out heroes. So I think that would be a really fun one to try. I'll have to do some more digging into that, but I've heard that it is really good. I just haven't played it. I wish somebody could make a modded Warcraft game where it was a survival craft game. That would be pretty dope. It's not what I meant to do, but whatever.
Be careful.
He gives us a new quest to go way over here and take out all these guys. I want to turn everything else in. But yeah, I've heard V Rising was pretty good.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
You need something? Good day to you.
We're gonna pick up all the quests just because. Let's see. We can then look and see if it's
See you around.
something we really need to be doing, or if we can abandon it. Because if it's a group quest or like this right here, showing the map, yeah. See how that's way over there now? Like we're not doing that. That quest is abandoned. Oh, I was not paying attention. Just ran right off the dock. I turned my head so I could look at the chat. Can't go around the boat. Jeez. The only time we're ever going to see what this guy looks like when he flies. Getting quite a few of these blue chests, which is pretty nice. Not that we've been able to turn any of them in, but you know. Or I haven't.
Hello.
Haven't opened.
Safe travels.
Bring the head of Trigger the Dread to
What can I do for you?
Shire.
For the Alliance.
As long as it's not in this area, we will pick up those quests. If it happens to be in the area where all those elites are, can't do either of those. We can't do them. So.
King's honor, friend.
Nope.
Light bless you.
That's the quest I don't want to do because it takes you all over the freaking map to complete. Gathalazog or whatever, we can't do him because he's in that area full of elites. If we were in our, you know, 2-man, 3-man
How are
group,
you?
that would
See you around.
make it a lot easier to do that.
For the Alliance.
Ooh. Who are you? Tinker. Oh, that is dope. I love the bear. That thing is so wicked cool. That is so dope that they get they get pets now for the Tinker. We might have to play a Tinker now, guys. Goddard. 1000%, bud. So neat to meet people like that. That's why I've always said that World of Warcraft has some of the most unique people that play the game. Okay, so we still have some turn-ins over there, and then we have a whole bunch of stuff north and a little bit south to do. So let's get the rest of this stuff turned in and keep on a rocking and a rolling.
Need help? Be careful. Have a good one. Well met. See you around.
And maybe we need to find a smelter real quick so we can smelt down this ore. Says that there is a turn-in here.
Hello. See you around.
Okay. Oh, ask Magister Solomon. We gotta go talk to that dude in here again. So we can complete that quest. And that is a dungeon abandoned.
Need help? Light bless you.
Okay. Let's see here. We want to grab up Idiana's Blessing so that we can get more crit. We also gained a new passive. Conductive now stacks 2 additional times. I don't know if I mentioned that in the last stream, but let's see. Book. Whirlpool. All right. Whirlpool is actually a really neat ability. Summon a whirlpool in a 10-yard radius, pulling nearby enemies in and slowing their movement by 60%. After 3 seconds, enemy players in the area are knocked up into the air. So that's really good for PvP. Not too much for PvE. But we can add that to our macro. So we go /macro. And then where we go Conjure Storm, we can now go comma. Just make sure I don't accidentally misspell it here. Whirlpool gets added to it. So now anytime we cast this, cast sequence, at cursor, Conjure Storm, then Whirlpool. Deluge, we can do this at cursor as well. So we can swap that out there. And then we have Eye of the Storm, which once we get Body of Lightning, we could do Eye of the Storm and Body of Lightning, and it will just do massive amounts of damage. It's crazy how much damage for a single target build that this is.
Well met.
How much AoE damage we can really do.
Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Oh, he's got 2 quests now?
Greetings. Be careful.
Let's click this, make sure we're good. Yep. Alright, now we need to run north. All that just so we can turn everything in. Woo, that was a lot. Oh, wait, before we leave town, we also want to see if we can smelt down this ore and try to get our mining up. Here's a smelter right here. So then we go Shift P, or no, we go I think it's just under general skills here. Smelting, yep, right there. And then just create all. We're starting off at 64, so we were 1 point away from being able to get 10. Dang, we smelted all that and it doesn't look like we got a single point. Let's pop our artisan's book real quick. Nope. Gotta be 125 and 125, so... To smelt bronze, we need to be at 65 for bronze and 10. So. Alright, let's carry on. We are now headed north. Ooh, we can now get Bruceweed. Yeah, up to 103. Oh, I was not paying attention. And then we have a whole bunch of questies up here to do, all in one go. So now we can go here. If I hit him 2, it casts both skills. So it does a ton more damage. You lived? I'm not sure how far back we have to go in here, but I'm just gonna keep going back here until we complete all the quest markers that we can find. Bunch of mystics. Ow. Heal up. Whoo! That got a little hairy right there. But I'm telling you, this build is insane. If you're trying to do a hardcore challenge yourselves for the first time, I highly recommend going Stormbringer. And see, the thing is like, I don't know if we should try to go... See, still didn't get a level up on that. There's a part of me that would love to try and go... See, there's Whirlpool. They're out of range. That. Stay slow and take out damage. There we go. There's a part of me that wants to, at some point, switch and try the other builds just to see how well they do. But I think what we'll do is, when this guy hits, I want to say it's I want to say it's level 50. We can do the re-level or whatever it's called, where you go back to level 1, and then we can change our build from there and try the other ones. But I also want to try other classes so that we can see, you know, what classes have the easiest and hardest times doing these. So this one might be a little tricky. We'll wait until that's up. Because, like, was there... I see a sparkly, but the question is it a plant sparkly or is it a world forged item sparkly? It's a world forged item, so we could definitely try to get it at some point. There's a cave apparently somewhere. A book scared the snot out of me. I think we actually have to go all the way around to get to that. So let's just go south and see if we can finish getting these guys. I think if we target Yowler, we should be able to take all these guys out, I think. It'd be so much easier if we had Body of Lightning. I don't want to lose the 10% healing. And then move this to here. Because now... And actually, we have that macro, right? Macro. Oop, if I don't accidentally hit other buttons. We can put that there, and that will cast both of them. So now if we go... Bam. Look at that. Just obliterated everybody. So nice and easy. Only downside for Whirlpool is the fact that it has such a long cooldown. But it helps us do so much damage. And like Body of Lightning and Eye of Storm are now back up. So, like, we can do it here. So we go boom boom. And now our... anytime we cast a skill, we're just doing Body of Lightning damage to it too. And we are after the brutes. Need 4 more of those guys taken down. Let's go ahead and drink up. Briarthorn. Like 90 XP for that. Okay, here we go. Ready? we're gonna go here, here. Done deal. Ooh, so much damage. All right, let's see. We've got search the Tower of Illiger for his whereabouts. Okay, so we got to go way back over there. So we might as well go south. Lord Singular, thank you for the sub. We appreciate that. Welcome to the guild. But let's go run way south so that we can do these, and then we can run all the way over, and then as we come back up and around, we can go up this way to complete that quest. That pig is mean. It will try to fight you. Don't really need any of that. We actually have to go down a little ways to come back up and over. And what are we trying to fight? Red Ridge Mongrels? Still cannot mine 10. Because we are literally 1 point away from being able to do it. And we just tried to smelt a bunch of copper, and it did 0. So I'm going to go over here, because this one copper vein seems to spawn a lot. And it's not there, so... we actually want to go this way and take out all the gnolls that are up here. It won't be all of the ones that we need, but it will be a huge chunk of them. Never mind, I thought all of them were going to be Mongols over on this side. Actually, we can swap this back. Forgot that my mouse was not in front. Not a big deal though. We're actually getting quite a few of these done, so I'm okay with that. Mana low, no. There we go. Got our mana back up. And get our static back up. There we go. Almost completed all that. Now we just need the poachers and 2 more mongrels. And a bunch more copper. So that we can try to finally get past copper. Yeah, there's that dwarf tinker again. Do, do, do. One poacher down. Come on, Red Fang. You're gonna walk away from all your buddies there. I got no problem just absolutely obliterating everybody one at a time. Please get me above 65. Dang it.
No.
Alright, that quest is now done. So now we just need to run way back up over this way. We gotta take the path this way because we can't run through here. That's all elites. That was another copper vein, but I'd have to take out a whole bunch of dudes to get to it, so I'll pass. Ah, time to run. Do, 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 do. Firethorn Bruceweed. I'm keeping an eye out in case we see any copper pop up that we can just run and grab. I'm also trying to not aggro everything. That's 10. Still not high enough. We literally need 1 point in order to start mining 10. So it's just a little weird and frustrating that for whatever reason we're 1 point shy. Ah, we got hit with a fireball. Could be another one coming here shortly, but I guess not. Tin vein, Bruceweed. Jeez, a lot of the Bruceweed is dropping here. If we ever need Briarthorn and Bruceweed for potions, that's where you go. Is that copper over there? Nope. 10 earth root. There is, oh, there is a copper. But excuse me. Excuse me again. But I don't want to take out basically an entire village just for 1 copper node, so oh, big boy. Really don't want to take on that elite. Free copper here. Still no point. I almost feel like it's going to have to be a combination of mining and smelting to get that one last little point. I don't think I've ever struggled this hard at getting mining leveled up. Blacksmithing? Sure. Remember, there is that elite somewhere, that rare is somewhere over here still. Guaranteed. And if we can see him before he sees us... I want to say he's stealthed, though. Dang, he saw me from a mile away. Yeah, see? Right there. Got him. Yeah, he's invisible. So he is stealth until he's somewhere near you, and then he will try to attack the ever-living schnots out of you. Still 64. Good lord. I've never had this much trouble in mining. Oh. Search the tower. We gotta go back and get into that tower. $53. To level up, though. Ooh, we need to empty out our bag. Bad, bro. Alright, leveled up. Reaching 3 stacks of kinetic energy now applies hydro-powered. Your direct damage deals an additional 50% damage dealt. I don't know if we're getting... Spell that consumes conductive now grants you a stack of kinetic. So we need to use that a lot. Okay, so I need to start using... When we're full, I need to use Call Lightning. I'm going to pick that up first, and then we're going to pick that up next. So basically what it is if I go... And then I cast Call Lightning again, that should get us 2 stacks there. And then I've got a bunch of stacks there, so I can go... This gives me 3 stacks. I guess not. What the heck? Oh, I see you. I don't think I'm doing that right. Because this says, casting a spell that consumes conductive now grants you a stack of kinetic energy. In order to get conductive, this consumes conductive. That should apply conduction, right? Consumes conductive. Brine now grants a stack of conductive for 15 seconds, stacking 7 times. So every time I cast Brine, I should be getting a stack of conductive. And then every time I consume conductive, i.e. using Torrential Wrath or Call Lightning, I should be getting a stack of kinetic energy, which will stack 3 times. And then when I do 3, it now applies Hydropowered for 10 seconds, which gives me even more damage. So I think I need to reduce the cast time of Call Lightning as best I can. We're going to hold until my buff comes up here for 30 seconds, because then we're going to obliterate this Morganth and his 2 Dark Weavers over there. Or at least we're going to try. Eight seconds. Okay, here we go. Got it. That should have completed the tower? Ah, dang. That's a dope ring, though, guys. If you don't have account-bound gear, or heirloom gear, whatever you want to call it, there's you a dope way. There's a little orb as soon as we get up off the stairs. Okay, we missed that. Oh, snap. Alright. So now we need to just run as far that way as we can so we can get up that direction. Whoa! Dang it. Go, full health and run. Technically, it would probably be faster to hearth back to town, turn all that stuff in, and then run up that way, but I figure, what the heck, you know? We're moving and grooving. We're getting stuff done. Level 25. We're almost done with everything that we can do here in Red Ridge, which means from here, we'll actually be going down into Duskwood. I think. Peace Bloom doesn't even give us anything. As much as I'd like to run up there and grab that coppery vein, we can grab this one though. Still haven't leveled up. Adventurer's Crossbow. Okay. Still headed this way. Copper vein. We probably should just hearth the town anyway. We can't even pick that up. Get rid of the Bruceweed so that we can pick this up. Since that will be worth more money. Okay. We gotta head to town before we can go up to do this, because we're completely out of inventory space. Which is a bummer. So, we'll sell everything but the copper ore, we'll smelt the copper ore, and then we'll head and go do that other quest. Oh, what the?
Need help?
Dang it. Really?
Greetings.
There we go. See, couldn't even complete that quest. We were so full. Jeez.
Hey there.
$10, $11, $7. We want 11.
Have a good one.
Man, we gotta drop something else out of here.
See you around.
There we go. That made room for some more stuff.
You need something? See you later.
Great to meet you.
Automatically sell jack.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Please let me get to there we go, 67. Finally, so now we can start grabbing up 10 so we can start getting more XP. And I think we'll hold on to the copper bars as well. So that we can smelt it for bronze. Alright, do we have any other quest? We've got one quest there to turn in and one quest there to turn in. Let's go to a vendor.
What can I get for you today?
And empty out our entire bag. Okay, there we go.
Be good.
Now we can go turn in on the rest of these quests. Good night. Whew. So much going on, man. So much.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
What I think we're gonna do, if I can pull it back, is we're gonna turn that in, then we're gonna hearth, and then we can run this way, and then when we're done with that, we'll just drop down and grab the paw. I think that will be the fastest way for us to get that done. Let's turn up the music just a tad for you guys too. 20. Let's back it down to 15. Yeah, that works. I'll have to look at it when we're in combat just to make sure that it's not like ridiculous loud. But now we gotta run all the way back up to the tippity top of the tower.
Good day to you. You need something?
Alright. So, offhand with spell power spirit, you got an agility ring, you've got an int necklace, so all really good stuff if you do that whole quest line. If, again, you don't have heirloom gear, that's what you'll want to start like trying to collect is stuff like that. We're up to 6 blue, 22 green, and 8 white adventure satchels. Okay. And now we get to run way north and finish the quest lines. I think this takes you into Burning Steps, which we really don't want to do. And then I think the other one takes us into Swamp with Sorrows. I think that cave will bring us out through here. I like how this looks like a giant axe head. So, pretty nifty. How much monies do we got? We got 19 gold already. That's crazy amounts of money. Level 25. Doing really, really well. So we're almost halfway to max level, because I believe 60 is max level on this server. You know what? Just because we can now hit it. And there's 3, so now our spells do more damage. So, awesome. And we got to pick up our first little set of 10. We're going to hold on to the 10 ore, because we're going to use it with this copper at some point probably, just to kind of bump our mining up even more. Because now we need to get to like 125 in order to get the next little set of ores that we can mine. Two renegades. Hey, got the achievement for exploring. Bruceweed. More Bruceweed. Just trying to make it through here. I see some tin up over there. We're gonna get rid of that summoner right there. So we want to go here. Now the real question is do you guys think that we should try out one of the other specs, or should we just stay the Hydromancer and just keep rocking this? Okay, we need to go that way, because that is about to take us into the Burning Steps, and we don't want to do that. It's on our way. We'll pick it all up. Gobbly gobbly, get us all that yummy XP. Let's go. And then we can loot whatever this is. And then I want to... Oh man, there's an elite. Let's get that tracker since he's basically by himself. There we go. No, come on, buddy. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's get rid of the summoner, then the tracker, and then we'll go with that champion back there. Man, look at that, bud. Look. The fact that I need 15 champions and they're like all spread out is crazy. And we need to level up here, so that I don't care about. So we have residual power. We have... Oh yeah, we wanted this. Because now we've unlocked everything but these bottom two rows, so we can start looking into these. As you get closer to max leveling though, I highly recommend coming down here and being like, okay, fog. Concentrate elemental magic to create an 8-yard wide cloudy barrier at your feet for 8 seconds. It's a 1.5 minute cooldown. Enemies are unable to target into or out of the fog, so that doesn't really help us. We have Thunder King, 3-minute cooldown. For 20 seconds, your call lightning strikes 3 additional nearby enemies. Your movement speed is increased by 25%. You generate 5 static every 1 second while active, damaging critical strikes, deal bonus spell storm damage, scaling with your spell power, and granting Raging Storm. Raging Storm increases your spell haste by 3%, stacking 10 times. So during the 20 seconds this is active, you can get 30% more spell haste and just start spamming stuff crazy. Or Crackling Devastation increases the critical strike damage, the critical damage of Electrocute by 30%. So it kind of just depends on, honestly, I would go with Thunder King, and then you would just start building it backwards until you get up here, right? Same thing over here. Like, we've got Spheres of Power, we've got Shockingly Powerful. Your Conduction has a 25% chance to not consume Conductive. I like that as a passive. You have Storm Cloud, summon a cloud above an enemy target head for 15 seconds, causing them to take 20% additional damage from your spells as Frost Storm damage. Using Torrential Wrath on an enemy affected by your Storm Cloud causes a geyser to erupt beneath them, dealing 514. So like that I like. And it's a 1-minute cooldown, so I can use it quite a bit. We also have Storm Fury if we wanted to go that route. So it's an instant cast, depletes 50 static, summon a flurry of rain, wind, and lightning from the sky for 20 seconds. Every 2 seconds, enemies within 15 yards of the caster are zapped with lightning, dealing 562 nature damage while active. Damage dealt by this effect has a 5% chance to cast Lesser Conjure Storm on the target, which just does even more damage. So these two right here, back to back, is deadly, right? So, like, I may not want Thunder Ward, because, 3-minute cooldown, and it depletes all my static, no thanks. But I can get some passives that get me to this to get me to that. You know what I mean? So... That's what I would recommend. This. Pop on. Just mass damage there. Close call. And use discharge to pick up some more mana, and we are good to rock and roll. And we're gonna go this way because sometimes we can find some world forged items in these caves. So I kind of want to see if that's something that we can find, or if this cave doesn't have anything. Okay, anything down in here? No. We did level up. We spent that point, but let's check our book real quick, see if anything got upgraded. Yep, there we go. Forked Lightning, level 20. So they removed Forked Lightning, it looks like. Unless... Oh, no, that's under Lightning. Okay, so... He's an elite. Ah! I'm sure he's a quest guy later on, but got him. Nothing to do there. Go ahead and heal up. I don't see anything lootable here, so we want to check this little cave because sometimes there's stuff right there, and then if nothing, we can literally... Oh wait, no, we don't want to hurt that. Dang. something shiny down there, so nothing in this cave, guys. Possibly a quest, but as of right now, nothing. That's not what I wanted to do. Just try the strafe. Nice. Trying to not rely on using Stormflow. Because, like, this is just, I mean, it does damage, and then we get instant casts of brine, so that we're constantly healing. Like, it would be even just more dangerous if we could throw, like, either Torrential Wrath or Call Lightning while using the skill. Actually, we want to nuke this guy. Let's see if we can get up and over this way so we don't aggro any of those guys. Just like so. And we're trying to head back to camp. I'm trying to take out as little as possible right now. I mean, it is a quick way for us to get static by using this so that we can spam brine. The only real issue is the fact that by doing that, we don't get to use any of our combos to get more damage built up currently. And speaking of which, all of our buffs wore off, so let's go here, here, get all of our buffs. Now, we can... all of our mana. So it's like this build is so self-sufficient, it's insane. Like, yeah, we only have 2 invigorating surges. It would be nice to have more than that, especially since it goes off of static. I think it should cost, call it 20 static, 25 static per heal, but we should be able to cast it until we're out of static. need to actually run back up this way and take out the guy that's all the way in the back. Shoot, we can get all the way up to... what you call it? Silver. Kaboom. That was not the direction I wanted to go with those skills, but alright. Dude is over here, if I remember correctly. Because we already took him out once. So, here we go. We are going to set our point right here, and we're going to go boom, boom. There we go. Then we're going to pick up this plant right here, and then I'm just going to earth back. There's apparently a quest. Yeah, escort quest. We're just gonna hearth back, turn this in, and then we're gonna go somewhere else. Because we've done pretty much everything we can do for the most part on a hardcore character. I mean, we can't do the stuff on the book because it's dungeon runs and less resing, or less running, more resing, which we're not allowed to do because if we die, it's game over. That's what 12.
For the Alliance.
We don't have any silver, but we can create all this, and then we can create all of the 10, and then we can make some bronze. Silver is where it's really at, but we're not able to, or we don't have any silver, so. Okay, create all that. $91, $94, $94.
What can I do for you?
Empty out our bags again. That's copper, that can stay down there. That we can get rid of. We'll hold on to copper until making bronze is grayed out,
Safe
and then we can get rid of all of that. Because by that time, we should be okay. Then we just need to go turn this in right here. And then we will fly, or, well, because I think if we fly to Duskwood, it takes us way over here. Well, that's where it says all the quests are, so
Need help?
that's what we will do. We will take the flight point,
Hello.
and we will go to Duskwood now.
Safe travel.
Because really, there's an escort quest left. This requires you to go here. This requires you to go here. This requires you to go here, I believe. And so those 3 quests are all group quests. Or no, this is a dungeon quest. Really? I don't want to look at Silvermoon. The heck? But where does this want us to go? Westfall? And what about this one? So I have one in Elwyn Forest, got it, and then one in Westfall. So we're going to set our hearth to this town, because this is where we're going to be, and then we can go turn in those other 2 quests real quick. Level 26. This is the inn. So we're going to go set our hearth here, so that we can just hearth back and pick up all the questies.
Looking for something specific? Safe travels.
And then we'll go use the Flight Master again to go to Westfall first. Then we'll fly to Stormwind and then run south. Because unfortunately, there's no longer a way. There used to be a Flight Master here in Goldshire, but they removed it. Probably because everybody was doing all of Elwyn Forest, and they were like, there's no reason to go back to Elwyn Forest, like, ever.
Farewell.
Let's go to Sentinel Hill real quick. And as you can see, not only do we have all the quests here that we can pick up, but there is a quest here, here, 2 over there, 1 there, and 1 there, that we can run and pick up as we're doing these quests. But we want to go to Sentinel Hill, turn in the Defias Brotherhood, and then we can go to Elwyn Forest and turn that in, and then we're golden there, so I don't understand what that is, but alright. Oh, goodness. Ugh. But yeah, do you guys think we should try, because like right now we're Maelstrom, right? Do you think we should try Lightning? I don't think there's any reason to, especially on a hardcore solo, to try Wind. Yes, we do get an air elemental to help us, but this entire spec is designed for buffing, essentially. There's no real reason to do it, so. But if you guys want, we can try Lightning, or we can try Wind. I don't think that will be a good way to go, but we could try it. Come on.
Well met.
Turn in Defias Brotherhood.
For the Alliance. Light bless you.
And that takes me to Stormwind anyway, so yay. We were needing to go to Stormwind anyway. Because then it's just a quicker jaunt to get down here.
What can I do for you?
But hey, these little turning quests, they're not worth a whole lot, but they're still worth something XP-wise. So. God, Golly, 24 of these. We've opened up a bunch of these too. I don't think we've opened any blue ones yet. But like, that's crazy. What I will say though is these things have the ability to drop stuff for professions. They have an ability to drop some decent gear, get you some money for early on. So it's worth doing that, in my opinion. Just because you can get some really good stuff. Check something here. Let me see what Dev's doing, because if he's still here in the city,
What can I do for
I
you?
can meet him for some lunch
Go
real
with
quick
honor,
and
friend.
give him his bowling balls back. Let's see. And then we can come back and do some more of this. I really wish I had a better staff for transmog for this build. Because I've got the lightning hammer. Oh. Like, I don't think the scythe fits. I mean, we could do the hammer. I wonder if we're able to equip shields.
Greetings. For the Alliance. Light
Oh my
bless you.
gosh, you want us to keep going all over the place. Otherwise, I'll have to give it to you on Tuesday when we go bowling. He's like, let's go skills. Do we have access to... We do not. We can't do shields. I mean, I guess for now we just do the lightning hammer so that it at least fits the theme. Because, like, none of these stats really scream lightning guy. Like, if I had that one, it'd be okay. I really like that scythe, though. That would fit our set. Jump. Jump. I think when we hit 30, because that will be the halfway point on here, we swap over and try lightning for a couple levels just to see how we like it. I personally think this is going to be the better build. Probably will do more damage, but damage dealt by Brian is now increased by 10% while channeling Stormflow, so awesome there. So it wants you to do Stormflow plus Brine. At least to build up this. And then you start spamming Call Lightning or Torrential Wrath. The thing with Torrential Wrath is we'll get free casts of it once we get down here. Where is it? Yeah. So if we pick up this right here, every 30 seconds your next Storm Alert or Torrential Wrath is an instant cast. And since we don't use Storm Alert, it's always going to be our Torrential Wrath. We want to get this. Get to the road. They got rid of the murder house, which is weird. Or no, they didn't. It's still here. Are the kids, the weird murder kids, are they still up here in a circle? Yeah. So they'll stay in this little circle like this, but every once in a while they will go out of this house in their little group, and they'll go down to the dock here. They'll do whatever it is that they do here at the dock, and then they'll go back up and they'll get in a circle. And if you talk to them, they have weird dialogue. The fact that it wants us to go back out to Westfall to turn this in again is crazy. Because it's like, we went to Westfall, did the quest there, then it wanted us to go out to Red Ridge Mountain and talk to a guy. We talked to that guy, and he wanted us to go back to Westfall. Then Westfall wanted us to go to Stormwind, and Stormwind wants us to go back out to Westfall. So it's like, dang, buddy. Your quest is bugged. It's a bummer that some of these quests don't work the way they're supposed to. Or the fact that they're like group quests and dungeon quests that as a solo character, there's nothing we can do about it.
Light be with you. Be careful.
The watchful eye. Take the clip. The lines that you knew the Tower of the Red Now. Well. Oh well.
For the Alliance.
I'm not going back to Red Ridge Mountain. And I'll go back to Westfall later. I want to get over to Darkshore and or Duskwood rather, and start doing that area. We'll do that later. Looks like PayPal is changing so that they no longer accept the PayPal Lite doesn't
Light be
allow
with
for
you.
tipping.
Be careful.
Hopefully that doesn't require us to click it. Yeah, there we go. I could have sworn I saw another quest mark right here, but I guess it was just his.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Same thing, we're gonna run around, we're gonna collect all the quests. Yeah, there is a quest in here. We're gonna collect all the quests that we can, and then we are going to figure out if they are group quests or if they are dungeon
Greetings.
quests. If they are either of those two things, we're gonna go ahead and drop them and then go do everything that we can. I mean, we can attempt to see if where there are group quests, if we're able to do it. If they are elites, probably not. Yeah, we'll see.
Need help?
King's honor, friend. Farewell.
Because I know there are some
Be careful.
quests here that
Light
are dungeon
blessing.
quests. There are some that are group quests. I don't know which ones they are, but I know that there are some here in Duskwood that are both. Ooh, one of the quest givers moves in here.
You need
Hey,
something?
stop running.
Go with honor, friend.
That's what the blue lootable. Now it says I can go turn in something over here.
Hello. Have a good one.
And I really need to go. I really want to go check out some of the games that Hydro suggested earlier for survival craft games, so that we might be able to add that to our list. I really think, like, there's not a lot of people doing survival craft games that I've seen. I could be missing.
What can I do for you?
But I just haven't seen
Light
it.
bless you.
All right, what's up, Arrow Kiss? Bronze tube. Hopefully that's not another quest that's going to take us all over the dang place.
Pleased to meet you. Right.
That was a bronze
Would you
tube.
like
I
to
just
purchase
picked up, right?
something?
No, that was a copper tube. Oops. Bronze tube. We can sell the copper back to you.
Daylight's burning.
Yeah, it was just the one, really. I hate quests that do that. They're like, yeah, go over here and buy this stuff for me because I'm lazy.
Well met. Go with honor, friend. For the Alliance.
Alright, now let's look into it. See? There's There's a dungeon quest we can abandon. No group quests, which is good. But look at all of that. So we are going to run north first. Try and take down everything that's up this way. And then we'll come back down and start collecting all that stuff there. I think here in about 30 minutes, we will take a lunch break. We'll check with Dev, see what he's doing. We'll check in on some of these games that Hydro was talking about. I'm definitely going to be looking up this Desadia Delium Final Fantasy game on my phone. Definitely going to be checking that out because that sounds like a load of fun for when I'm at work. And then we'll see what Devin's plans are for the evening. And oh my goodness, level 29. Whoo! All right, here we go. 3 levels ahead of us. Pop our book. As long as we're not getting overrun, we're doing okay. Whew, he's level 32. Good night. Quite a few self buffs. I'm liking that. Need one more. Iron deposits. I hope there's silver deposits in here too, because I think iron is 150 or 175. That area is done. Now we get to run straight across. And we leveled up. Alright. We can always come back and pick up Drown, though Drown is just another way of deleting stacks of stuff, if I remember correctly. So I'm not too worried about that. That increases the damage dealt by our conductive, so for right now. Damage dealt by Stormflow now reduces enemies' movement speed by 50%. Or, while channeling Stormflow, your Brine now strikes one additional target at 75% value. I like that. We're going to go with that. And nothing to do there for leveling up. Up anymore. So we'll go until these buffs wear off, and then we're gonna go get lunch, see what Devin's doing, see if he wants to try and play test some stuff with me. If he does, we may not stream it. I don't know. I know he's got to go pick up his kid around 4-ish o'clock. Go get lunch while he does that? I don't know. Oh, so we do need the wolves. It just, for whatever reason, does not say that we need wolves. Come here, wolf. It's weird, we don't get the buff every time we use a skill that consumes it. See? Didn't get the buff that time. And we still have conductive, even though we used a skill that buys up conductive, uses up conductive, whatever you call it. Across this big gap where there won't be any more wolves. It's all spideys. All the way across, and then there will be more wolves that we can take out. Basically what I'm going to do is run backwards this way to get back to town. And that's all we got was 2. It's not 100% guaranteed that this is going to give us the buff, which is weird. Ooh, got it on the last second there. Hydro powered. But in all honesty, honesty, like, it's easier to build up. Like, there's 4, 5, 6, and then let's go find another wolf. We're already done with this part of the quest. But then you use this as your first one. And then you can turn on and use Call Lightning if you have enough stuff. But it doesn't seem to be doing much. Alright. Oh. Hello, phone. It's definitely my phone, because YouTube says that it's still okay. We are now going to run way over here. Yeah, it's 100% my phone. What's going on with my phone, bud? Or not the Wi-Fi. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi connection. Find on it. Or a world forged item.
You need something? Good day to you.
The old quest. And then we're gonna go run up over here and grab that quest as well. I think our next class should be a melee spec that we try a hardcore on. See, like, there's a part of me that really wants to try the lightning build, but then there's a part of me that's like, we're already doing really, really well with this spec. Why should we go change it to try another one? You know what I mean? And this is for skeleton fingies. These guys right here. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Dang, he's still following me. Oh. That dude was a level 32 elite. Thank goodness we got him off of us. I don't think he is anything we need to fight. That's insane. It does say that we have something to go turn in way over here, though, so that's where I'm headed. Oh, that was nuts. That dude come out that room stun locked us. I was like, oh no. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I want to swap specs or not, because like we're doing really good with Maelstrom.
King's honor, friend.
I feel like if we swap it, we may not be doing as well with lightning, and
How are you?
it just might not end well. Okay, so now we just need more wolves taken out. No problem. We can take out wolves like easy money. Up to King's Blood. Then we're gonna run over here. We're gonna pick this up. Oh, I just remembered Sister asked me to go put the dogs. I'm gonna go do that here in just half a second. Let's get to a spot where I don't think. Actually, we'll just run back over to this guy's encampment. It should be safe in their encampment. And then I'm gonna go bring the dogs in, make sure that they're fine. And then, we'll finish them up. How much time do we got left here? We got 19, yeah. We'll bring the dogs in. Alright, give me one quick. Alright, I'm back. And I don't know if one of the kids are home or what's going on, but dogs have already been brought inside, and the cats were let out of their room, and I don't know. It's weird. Or my sister got back faster than she anticipated. One of those three. Let's finish taking out wolvies. We got 16 minutes left. Need more of these Stormbringer. Just gotta have 12 of those. Here's the last rabbit that we need. Is there an area where there's just a bunch of the starving ones? It says up ahead. Should be a ton of the starving wolves that it says that we need. Now, this build would be way more dangerous if you could cast these skills while moving. can do this. 4 left.2 left. 1 left. Okay, the wolf quest is now complete. Not sure who gave us the quest for that area there. But we're going to come back through here. We want to take out more skeletons. We're going to go turn in the wolves. Just to make sure he doesn't give us another quest before we start trying to take out all the skeletons. Turn this in.
What can I do for you?
And then he didn't give us anything else, so we are just gonna run straight in here and start taking out the skeletons because we need 8 more for the totem of infliction. Need 3 more. Two more. One more. Whoa. He's level 30 elite. I don't think we need to fight him just yet. I could be wrong. It could be something that we need to fight. Yeah, see, he's not listed on there as things that we need to do. So now we need to run straight south of here so we can turn this in. It's still a possibility that we need to fight those guys, but I'd rather wait until we have a quest to do it and then come do it versus... Well, there's a skeletal hand that we can get, so let's... eliminate all these guys here. So we can just walk in and pick this one up. Okay. Raven Hill. It's a mace.
Hey there. Safe travels. Have a good one.
Alright, so we're done with that whole area there. So now we need to run and grab up this one, 8-legged menaces. Turn in a quest there, and then, I mean, we've got, as you can see, we're getting dang close to finishing a whole heck of a lot of this area. And I'd love to get the achievement for finding everything. So, like, we're gonna run down here into this little unknown area so you can see. Crap. Says I'm still in combat. Not sure what I'm in combat with. We'll just keep running here. Okay, so now that we've discovered that, let's run out of here. Firethorn, Tin Vein. Can't see what that was. But now we can get back on the road. We will need to run in here just so that we can identify this area. I can't remember if the world boss is still in there. There used to be a world boss there. I know at one point in retail the world boss disappeared and no longer exists. There's now like a scenario event that you have to do there. But I don't know about this game. It's possible that there's a world boss in there. Still no group quests, no dungeon quests. I'm hoping to find silver at some point. Would be nice. Oh, whoa, what quest did we just pick up? Spiders? Great. Wild Steel Bloom. That's worth some XP. 95. We don't get a lot of XP. Let's be real. It's not a whole lot of XP, but compared to 0 XP, it's good. Like, when we need, you know, over 1,000, or what are we at? We need 38,900 and we're at 29,004. So it's like, yeah, there's a ton that we need. Alright, so we discovered that. We can leave. I don't see anything here. There used to be a demon that would stand right there. He wasn't technically like a world boss, but people treated him as that way. He had a bunch of health, and it usually took a squad of 5 people to take him down. So. We need to go due south. A little weird torch there. King's Blood, Mage Royal, Mage Royal. Ooh. Snap. Ooh, scared the bud Shebus out of me. pick up that Nightblade right there. Yeah, buddy. Woo. And then we can turn this in. Alright, so now it wants us to go run way back up over this way. I think honestly that's what we should do. Is we just take the road, run until we get here, and then we just take out spiders as we go this way so we can complete that quest. And then we can hearth back, turn in a bunch of stuff, and then pick up everything else. I think that's going to be the best game plan we got. Stop scaring the bejesus out of me. Water. We're almost there. We can do it. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I would really like that running through these builds, like non-hardcore, and just seeing how fast you can delete stuff in like dungeons and Mana Storm, that kind of stuff. Get more of these stupid whistles. I also want to test the duo dungeon mechanic, and the best way to do that is one of us goes heals, one of us goes, yeah, that's 2 whistles while doing it. But yeah, one of us goes tank, one of us goes heals, and we just try our very best to see if that is, because like my thing is it's impossible, or I shouldn't say impossible because I've seen people complete it, but I don't know if it's something that you can queue for dungeons if you're in that particular party, or if it's something that you have to run to. And if it's something that you have to run to, I don't know how it's possible to complete it when 2 of the dungeons that I'm aware of that are on that list is one is in Stormwind and the other one is in Order, unless Ragefire Chasm and the Stockades are not part of the dungeons that you need to do. If they're not, then I think all the other dungeons are able to be run to. It just takes time. And the hard part is, like, you got to make sure that you do those dungeons in the correct order before, like, that should be your only focus. So, luckily we have heirloom gear, so we don't have to worry about that. The only real issue is I would love to have some enchants that would help out increasing our power, but they're not a necessity.
What can I do for you? Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
So we need one more spider. So we're just gonna run back down this way because I think we have to turn in spider here. And if that's the case, yeah, look at that. Sandre, no risk, right there. Of course, for us it would be a risk because if we died, it's game over. So we're definitely not doing it. Plus, you need to be like level 60 for those guys. And I'm trying to get to the part where I hit level 60 in hardcore so I get the free mount. J? Yeah. So we get the Fellsaber mount if we complete hardcore here. If we can do the duo dungeon hardcore, boss blitz. I don't think I want to try going solo. We just leveled up. Nice. Okay, so we now have access to all this stuff down here. We could go here with magic elimination. Increases the amount of beneficial effects purged by your anti-magic pulse by 1, or now heals for 3% of your maximum health, which, man. Stormcloak, shield yourself in a barrier of energy, absorbing 723 damage for 10 seconds. Stormcloak has a 60% chance to resist dispel mechanics. Increases the maximum mana, rage, energy, focus, and runic power of allies within 40 yards by 3%. That's really good. Or Storm Sorcery, dealing damage with Call Lightning and Torrential Wrath, now increases the critical strike chance of all spells and attacks against targets by 3% for 10 seconds. This one I like. If you already have somebody who can boost critical strike. We don't. So this right here would actually help us because we can do Call Lightning and then everything else will take more damage, or Torrential Wrath, and everything will take more damage, or the target that we're hitting will take more damage. Residual power, sorry. Taking critical magic damage now increases your magic damage dealt and reduces your magic damage taken by 5% for 10 seconds. Stacking 2 times, that's a nice little passive. There we go. Those are all slain. So yes, we do need to run this way to turn that in. Then we have Aethermancy, increases the healing of Invigorating Surge. Improved Body of Lightning, reduces the cooldown of Body of Lightning by 15 seconds, which is really good. Personally, I think right now we're going to pull that one, and then we're going to grab that one. And it still doesn't say that we have any skills that need to be upgraded. Stop real quick, grab our book, yep. So, we're going to swing, turn that in. We're going to go down here, take out these guys. We'll probably run up first to take out these if the Shadow Weavers... Oh, wait, no. This is all one. So we're going to go here, then we'll go over here, and then we can go up and turn everything in. So, we're doing good. Doing good, doing good, doing good. Technically, I said we were going to end, but I want to complete at least these two so that everything gets turned in. Should give us another level, which will get us to 29. We're already almost halfway done with this guy. Like, that's crazy for a hardcore. I'm going to be perfectly honest, I did not think this class was going to be able to make it this far. I figured we would get to a certain point where the quests were just going to be too difficult for us to be able to complete. But it doesn't seem to be that.
Need help? Light bless you.
I like how it only says we have like 3 completable quests. Or 3 quests that are complete, but then you look over here and it's like all 100%. Okay, complete. Just need one more of those guys. There he is. I see him. I see the last one. We're just gonna go ahead and go boom. Okay, that quest is now done. So we just need to run more this way. Bruce Reed, King's Blood, Bruce Reed, King's Blood, Briarthorn, Then we gotta be careful, because if you fall down in the wrong spot, you'll aggro like 3 or 4 of these guys. Wow, thanks. I have a lot of help. If you're working on leatherworking, these guys are skinnable. That's weird, since they're technically humanoid, but they are skinnable humanoids. There we go! We got the quest, or the achievement for completing Duskwood. We still need to go do the one for Westfall, so we can get that completed. Oh, they slowed me. I don't care what game it is, slow is the worst thing in every game. What's this? Oh, grave moss. So much sparkly stuff here. Crazy. try and grab up all the sparkly stuff. Grave moss. Bruceweed. That up. Now we're actually did not mean to dismount after my hit. But now we are officially done with all the quests here that we had collected. So we're gonna go run and turn them all in. There's the guy right up this hill. We're just gonna leave round canceling around. And we can't help this guy, which is kind of a bummer. He won't let us target those. I mean, I can try. Yeah, can't target him, and we have no way to heal him, though he seems to be doing just fine, so. Yep. We'll go pick that up later. I want to go turn all these quests in, hopefully gain another level so that we'll be at 29, and then we're going to go get lunch. Make sure the dogs go out first and take care of the animals, and then we'll be alright.
Light be with you.
King's honor, friend. Be careful. Safe travels. Light bless you. Farewell.
Let's turn everything in before I make a mistake and sell something I'm not supposed to. We gotta find the
Need
person
help?
that sells the stupid
Can I help you?
Stormwind seasoning herbs.
Safe travels.
I really hope that's not in Stormwind, is it? It is.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
Well, since we know that now,
What can I do for you or the Alliance? Need help? King's honor, friend.
pick up everything, turn in everything that we can, and then from there we will,
What can I do for you? See you around.
it says there's something here in the end. Won't quite make it to 29, dang it.
Greetings. Have a good one.
Oop. This dude's got a quest. Come here, dude.
Well met. Go with honor, friend. Light be with you. Light bless you. Be careful. Greetings. Go with honor, friend.
Okay. Make sure that, yep, see, there you go. Crime and punishment. Can't do that one. And more Ladim. That's that level 30 dude that was way over here. So, we're not doing his quest. Anything else we'll do when we get back, but not that one. Alright, let's sit at the inn. I'm gonna go get some lunch, so I will be back here shortly. I'm gonna figure out what Devin's game plans are, and then if he's able to help me test some stuff. If he is, we'll stream the testing. If he's not, then we'll probably come back to this and do some more streaming on the Stormbringer. We're getting pretty gosh darn powerful. I'm absolutely loving it. But thank you so much, Juicy yesterday for the follow over on Twitch, and Lord Sanguinar696 for the sub today over on YouTube. I appreciate you both. Hydro, I'm going to check out some of those suggestions that you have, like Tribes of Midgard. I believe I've played that. Valheim, Project Zomboid, I've played both of those. Not a huge fan of those. Satisfactory's okay. Still not really a fan of it, but we'll look into it. V Rising, definitely going to look into that. And then for the mobile game that you suggested, the Desdia, I don't know. I'm going to try both of those. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for stopping by and saying hello. If you like the content, want to see more of the hardcore challenges here on Ascension WoW, do make sure that you subscribe to the channel, whether that's over on Twitch or on YouTube. Make sure you do so. I am on both. Like I said, I will be back later today with some more streaming, so I hope to see you there. But as always, be safe, have fun, and as always, stay legendary, heroes. Peace out.